right, so today we gotta talk about some big stuff going on with Baby Doge. We're just gonna hop right into it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight to it. So right now we're at 8Z2260. Good stuff right there. I'll tell you about the technicals in a second, where I believe we're about to go next. Like I said, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But look, we're gonna talk about this. First of all, look at this right now. We are up 6% in the last 24 hours. We were up 8%, but it went down a little bit. So we did have some recovery because, as you all know, Bitcoin nearly hit 100K today. It literally got to 98.8K, almost got to 100K. That's absolutely crazy, absolutely insane. Bitcoin's outperforming everything because obviously it's Bitcoin season. Bitcoin dominance is at a really high, almost an all-time high, 57.2%. Bitcoin dominance is going crazy. Bitcoin is taking over. But remember, once Bitcoin goes down, remember that money flows into altcoins and then into meme coins. So remember, Baby Doge still has the opportunity to grow. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not just gonna sit here and tell you guys like ignore Bitcoin, ignore all these other altcoins, because a lot of other altcoins are really pumping too. So do not ignore these other coins just because you like Baby Doge. Like, make sure you're taking the opportunities to get these gains in all these other projects, because a lot of other projects are doing way bigger numbers than Baby Doge. Now, granted, Baby Doge is up 6% in the last 24 hours. It's still down 25% in the last 30 days. And then Bitcoin, is up 45% in the last 30 days. And then you got a lot of other stuff that's just up crazy amounts in the last 30 days, like Dogecoin. You got Chronos, something else I was talking about. Doge up 174% in the last 30 days. Chronos up 142% in the last 30 days. Now, what I do want to mention is a lot of these projects that are already up, they're going to start having their pullbacks. So don't just go thinking you're going to sell all your Baby Doge and then put it into something else, and then you're just going to make a bunch of money. A lot of these projects have reached their peak before their pullback. Some of them haven't, some of them have. But remember, like, you don't want to lose that momentum. Like, but Baby Doge has not benefited from the pump yet, but a lot of these projects already have. So when Bitcoin pulls back, they will pull back as well. Also, Baby Doge will pull back, but it won't pull back as hard because we didn't rip as hard. We didn't go up as hard as all these other ones. So just remember that. Don't just think you can make a bunch of money now. Like, you guys missed it. All right. If you did not put your money into all these other cryptos, you guys missed it. But you didn't miss the bull run. You just missed the initial pump of the bull run. But yeah, once Bitcoin pulls back, you're gonna see everything else pull back. So don't go putting your money in at the top of some of these other projects here, because that's what a lot of people are doing, and they're gonna get screwed over doing that. So I just wanted to say that because a lot of people, they do this. People do this every single cycle, right? They miss a run on certain coins because they were in something else, usually Baby Doge, and then they go take their money and they try to put it into something else that has already pumped. So you don't want to do that. All right. Now, looking at Baby Doge, talking about that a little bit more, we're at 23 million inside of trading volume. So the trading volume fairly decent here, 364 million inside of market cap. The developer actually mentioned something on Twitter here about the Solana bridge. So the developer says, Baby Doge Solana bridge audit results are back. We will make a few more adjustments to the code prior to going live. So there's a few things that they have to adjust before they go live. So it's not going to be going live today. Hopefully it'll be going live sometime this week. And if not, hopefully sometime this month or sometime next month. I don't know. Hopefully they get it out before the end of the year, though, because hopefully they get it out soon, really. And hopefully we can get the Twitter back and running live again, because we really need Twitter. Like, one of the reasons Baby Doge is not pumping is because they're not hyping the project up on Twitter. Remember, they were hyping the project up last bull run and it was going crazy. All these other projects, they're hyping their projects up on Twitter. Twitter is a huge platform for crypto. It's the largest platform for crypto. People get most of their crypto information off of Twitter. It's not enough with me just making videos, because, like, what, 1,000 people watch my videos, 1,000 people will tune into it. I got 18,000 subscribers, but 1,000 is usually the most that will tune into the video. Like, I can't get to everybody, but look, they can with this Twitter. It's not back yet. They don't got it back yet. So I guess it came back very briefly, and now it's kind of blocked. And there's some people that were saying that Baby Doge was, they're lying, blah blah blah. I just kind of want to show you guys the reason why I believe they're not lying, that they actually still don't have it reinstated. They got it very briefly, but usually when you type in, the dollar sign with crypto, everything about that crypto is supposed to pop up. But look, no results for Baby Doge, even though a lot of people are talking about it, but there's no results because it's blocked on Twitter. But if you do Doge for the same thing, everything is going to pop up for Doge. Literally everything is popping up for Doge because Doge is not blocked. If you do the same thing for Pepe, I believe everything's going to pop up for here because Pepe is not blocked. And what do you know? Pepe's accounts active. So Pepe's pumping 30% or no, 100% in the last 30 days. And a lot of these other projects that aren't pumping is usually because their Twitters is just not it. Their Twitter is just not rolling. And it's also because we're a Binance project, let's be completely honest, because PancakeSwap, the largest swap on Binance, pretty much the largest coin on Binance here, is not doing nothing. 3% in the last 30 days. 3%. And that's because it's on Binance. Nothing Binance related is really doing good numbers. And it's just the reality of the situation. So it is what it is. Hopefully we can get the Twitter back though, so we can get some hype back. But yeah, Pancake Swap, I don't think the project will ever like completely die out, but it's definitely phased out a little bit because of BNB. And I'm noticing a lot of the times with these different blockchains, they'll fade out eventually. So there's gonna be a time where eventually they're gonna fade out. Now Ethereum, that's not gonna fade out. Ethereum is essential, but there's gonna become a time where people are starting to use Solana less. There's gonna become a time where people are starting to use Cardano less. The Chronos, Tron, they're already using Tron less. So I don't know if you mention Tron. AVAX is probably gonna have its shine because AVAX has been doing pretty good. Tron is a slow grower. But one thing about Tron is that it retains its growth way better than all these other projects. So it usually retains its growth pretty decently. And AVAX, I think this is going to become a good project. It's going to grow even more. But right now, the main one that everyone's got their eyes on is Sui. Everyone's got their eyes on this. This is the next big blockchain that everyone's gonna, hype around, and then eventually Sui's gonna phase out, just like the other ones. So it is what it is. I'm just kind of explaining how that stuff works. But let's go ahead and talk about Baby Doge because we reached the bottom of this pattern here, this little wedge pattern that we had going on, our consolidation. Well, we reached the bottom of that. And what does that mean? That means now we are going to be making our way back up to the top. So, just so happens, it's going to be around the same time that we're also releasing the news for the Solana bridge and all that other stuff. So, hopefully, we can end up getting up there very soon. But yeah, it's looking like that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be slowly but surely making our way back up here, making our way downtown, if you want to say. But look, we got that going on. Right now, we're at the premium price point here for our chart prime indicators. And we also have the momentum wave bands where we've kind of topped out here. And now they're kind of leveling out. And then once the momentum wave bands are completely leveled out, and then Baby Doge is eventually in the middle of those wave bands, we may have that next rise upwards. So that's actually what you want to be preparing for next. And take note to how I said we may have it, because this could easily go wrong and just completely downwards. If you actually look at the way the wedge is moving here, it's kind of ending the it's getting to the end of one of the smaller wedges here. So that's actually very, very important to watch out for, because it could either break down to the downside or it could go out to the upside. And a lot of these trend assist lines are showing us that it's going downwards. It's showing us that we're going for the downside. So there is a possibility that we drop again down to this equilibrium price point around 8Z2100 again, or maybe back down to 8Z20 and then making our way back up. So hopefully we can just become bullish and just invalidate all of that stuff. Right now, looking at the 4-hour chart, it's a little bit more cleaner. You can see for the 4-hour chart, we got really close to that discounted price point. And look, typically when we get close to that discounted price point, we usually bounce back. It's typical, but it doesn't always happen, right? So what I'm watching for here now is us to go up to the equilibrium price point here on the 4 hour chart. And actually, once we get up here to this price zone here, this supply and demand zone, this zone here is actually going to be what builds that momentum up for us, because this is where a lot of people end up buying at. They either end up buying a lot here or selling a lot here. And it typically always happens. It always happens once it hits this area. They either buy a lot or sell a lot. And last time they sold a lot, but all the other times they bought a lot. So I want to see us end up having a lot of buys for this area. And we're kind of almost touching that area right now. So once we get into there, I think we're going to blow past HC 2300 and almost immediately go back up into the HC 2400 territory. So that is going to be a good look for us. Hopefully, we can get back up to HC 2600. That would be nice. Like I mentioned before, I'm focused on trading baby doge because I noticed how volatile it's been recently, and it's also have not been holding any type of pump at all. It just hasn't been holding its pumps lately, and well, yeah, it just hasn't been holding its pumps. But you see, baby doge, it always pumps and then pulls back, pumps and pulls back, pumps and pulls back. So I see this as a really good project to trade. In my personal opinion, I've been trading it for a while, and I say this in all my videos that hey, I'm trading baby doge. I'm like not just gonna sit here and hold it until it hits 61. It could hit 61, but right now, it's things are just going not necessarily our way. But look, ever since we've gotten listed to Binance, it's held for a lot longer than it has previously. So if you actually look at this, we're actually holding fairly decently. Like usually we would be going back down to 8Z1 again. But notice how instead of going back down to 8Z1, like look at how all these other areas did it. They immediately went back down. Like look, it immediately went back down. Look, it went all the way up to 8Z50, immediately went down. Look, all the way up there, immediately down. So this is actually a very good thing for us because now we're holding. You see, it always immediately goes down on all these charts here. But now look at how we're doing it now. Now we're holding. When we go down, we go right back up. We go down, we go right back up, down, and then right back up. So we're holding a lot stronger than we were before because now we have the backing of Binance. Since we're on there, a lot of money is now flowing into Baby Doge. Like our average trading volume is sitting around 23 million. So we had lower volume previously. Let me go ahead and bring it in a little bit closer. Our lowest volume ever since we've gotten listed onto Binance has been it's looking like 18 million. And usually we were trading at 1 million, remember that. And now our lowest volume well back here is 16 million. So the lowest one so far has been 16 million. And this is right before we got listed. So about 16 million dollars is seeming like it's the lowest that we've been inside trading volume since then. Now, can it go lower? Yes. But is it going lower right now? No. That's all we got to worry about. So it is what it is. We're still looking good. Hopefully, we can look even better with a pump coming in very soon. So hopefully, we can get some type of movement here and grow. I'll be completely honest. It's looking like we're gonna have that pullback after all. Is that's just what it's looking like. If we break this area right here, 8Z2235, then yeah, we're going down to this support that we had down here, which is about 8Z2200. And then if we break that, then we're going down to where these ones got rejected at, and then where it broke out at, which is the equilibrium price point, 8Z2150. So we got three levels we got to watch out for. We cannot go below 8Z2235. We cannot go below 8Z2200. And we cannot go below 8Z2150. Because if we go below 8Z2235, we're going to go down at 8Z2200. If we go down below 8Z2200, we're going to go down to 8Z2150. If we go down below 8Z2150, then we're going to the Fibonacci retracement at 8Z2100. If we go down below 8Z2100, then we are going down to the discounted price point of 8Z20. So we have a lot to prepare for. Hopefully, we do not go down this rabbit hole of losing all the growth that we worked so hard for, because that's extremely annoying. And people don't want to see that no more. They want to see growth for baby Doge. They don't want to see it continuing to drop down like that. So hopefully it doesn't do that. If it is to go on the upside, then we got to be a little bit more optimistic, and we just got to understand that this is a high demand zone for our supply demand. So if we break into that supply demand zone, we're going to go up probably to 2600 again. So let's prepare for that. Now, this is pretty much all I got for y'all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely check out the link in the description for Chart Prime. Best automated trading indicators in the game. Look at this. The same way that I'm doing my technical analysis, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's automated for you guys. And it's fairly cheap. So it's all automated for you guys. You can make all this money back almost immediately. You can use the discount code Prime20 for 20% off. So definitely check out Chart Prime. One of the best indicators. I use it every day. And the premium, equilibrium, and discounted price points work very, very well, because typically at the discounted price points are the times that you want to hop in, because that's when it's going up. And then the premiums is when you kind of want to take a step back. So right now is a time where you don't necessarily want to buy, but you just kind of want to sit around and wait, because it could continue to run up. So you definitely would want to sit around and wait at this point of time. Now, looking at the 4-hour chart, like I said again, we got close to that discounted price point, and then you see we start to go back up. So we hit the premium price point, and then we had the pullback. So now eventually we're going to be making our way right back up there. Hopefully we can actually hold it this time. But yeah, definitely check out Chart Prime, link in the description, all that good stuff. Hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys want me to go over next. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.